Debbie, it's your time, please. Round of applause to Debbie.
Good evening, everyone. I wanted to just say a big thank you for Tony for accepting me onto the GPS programme, because I know that some of our sessions have been quite hard work, and I would say that was hard work for both of us, actually. And for me, I met Tony earlier on this year in May, and it was at a time when I felt quite lost. I'd recently, not that long ago before, I had lost my mum, and I became redundant from a job where I'd worked for 26 years. And I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but I knew that something had to change. And I met him at Auntie Jean's African Market, where he was giving a talk about the GPS programme, and I sat and listened to what he had to say, and I thought, you know, this sounds really, really interesting. I bought his book, which I found really interesting, and I decided to do the GPS programme. I think I've always been one of these people that has always put other people before my own needs. So I'm doing all the mum things, the sister things, the daughter things, and really putting myself last. So when I did the GPS programme, it gave me the time and the space to really think about what my needs were and what I wanted to do. So one of the pillars that I found really intriguing was the pillar about relationship with yourself. So Tony gave me a lot of useful information about where I was on my journey right now, and the things that I was saying and believing about myself, which was actually quite negative and quite judgmental, and gave me useful tips on what I should be doing, what I should be looking at. And one of the things that I really wanted to do as well was to start up a business, and I didn't really know what that was at the time. The GPS journey for me has been inspirational in terms of it's made me look at things differently. The way that I behave is different. My relationships have improved. I'd like to say I'm less negative than I used to be, but I know I've still got some work in that area. And now I've made plans to start up a cake business, and I had my first cake sale at Auntie Jean's African Market earlier this month, which is taking me well out of my comfort zone. So I'm a lot more confident than I used to be, and I'm more willing to do things that I normally wouldn't do. And standing up here today is not something that I would normally want to do, but funny enough, I don't feel as nervous as I thought I was going to be. So I'd just like to say a big thank you to Tony and the GPS team, because they've made me feel really welcome, and I've benefited a lot from this. And I think that if anybody wants to change their life, then do consider taking up the GPS programme, because it will make a big difference.